What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan. Thanks so much for watching. So listen, yesterday, we put out a Nootropics 20 that laid out some efficient stacks and ways to sort of save on powder by kind of low dosing a couple racetams, sticking with racetams if you respond to them well, that you require a lot lower doses in, and a bunch of other strategies. So I'd like to just take this time to give you guys some advice on just that. I just want to do a video specifically for that. In the meantime, guys, we were getting some emails about the various coupon codes that we had out for a bunch of products last week saying simplify it. So what we did is we launched one coupon code for everything, and it takes 20% off every product at livecortex.com. Consults with me, Nootropics Ground Zero, Nootropics Masterclass, and a few other things. Well, basically everything else. Everything is 20% off. The coupon code right now is 20. So go add whatever product you want to your cart. Perfect time for information products, Masterclass, Ground Zero, digital books, Smarter, Better, Faster audio, how to perfect your nootropic stacks fast, and use the coupon code 2020 to take 20% off everything. Also, we have a video coming out about Cortex stock, what we have with Cortex stock right now. That'll be coming out soon. Okay, so let's talk about stacks. Yesterday on the Nootropics 20, we discussed a couple different stacks and some strategies to save powder. We talked about the Alcar theacrine combination. Now look, a lot of people will do themselves a lot of good while people are sort of scaling down on spending money until restrictions ease and we can kind of get back to functioning and go to work and live our lives. We'll benefit from just a good shot of energy. And there's nothing better that I have come to learn in terms of simple stacks than Alcar theacrine together. I mean, this is an amazing stack. We're thinking about putting out a pre-made stack of just Alcar theacrine in very particular doses. I mean, it's just a jump start, get you into gear, get you into action, get you energized stack. Doses look like this: 300 to 500 milligrams of Alcar. This is acetyl L-carnitine, guys. 100 to 200 milligrams of theacrine. What this is going to do is induce a noticeable mental energy. It is the stack that I took at 9 a.m. this morning with my B-complex, my oregano oil, my monolaurin, things that are COVID preventative or really immune boosting during this time. I gotta tell you, man, I don't even know, what time is it? It's 1:26. This is Eastern time, and I still feel the energy. I just want to work. There's videos coming out soon. You guys will see it. That is an incredible stack to take. Very, very simple. The other stack, AACT stack. Okay, this is a stack that I figured out when I was really, really hyped. But there was like a year and a half period when I was formulating the Cortex stack where I was into efficient stacks. I'm like, every stack should be this way. I later learned that you really should have some efficient stacks in the arsenal, but not every stack should be that efficient. Some people require power user stacks, etc. During that time, I created the AACT stack. It is alpha GPC, Alcar, caffeine, and theanine in a stack. A very simple 4-ingredient combination that just targets all the right things. That's like a really good, relatively consistent use stack in strange times like now, Obviously, you should be cycling between things, but this stack is just awesome. The doses look like this: 300 to 500 milligrams of Alcar, 75 to 150 milligrams of alpha GPC, 100 to 200 milligrams of caffeine, and then 100 to 200 milligrams of L-theanine. The craziest part about the stack is it's essentially piggybacking off of the infamous smart caffeine stack, which is just caffeine and theanine, which offers a stimulant wakefulness effect and then a balanced tranquility effect. And the end result is usually just a good, calm alpha focus. It's sort of amazing that something that simple allows that. But adding the Alcar and the alpha GPC to the stack intensifies the stimulant nature of the stack, the energy nature of the stack, as well as the working memory functional processing element of the stack. So you have this very strategically formulated, well-targeted stack that is so damn simple. Those of you that have modafinil on hand, I want to give you some options for modafinil. For those of you that have modafinil on hand and you've got enough of it or you've got a supply of it, here's what I would do. I would take a 75 milligram dose of modafinil. I would add a 50 or so milligram dose of theacrine, that settles your energy and for a considerable period of time. And then on top of that, to layer in functionality, I would be adding a medium dose racetam to that. 400 milligrams for aniracetam and oxiracetam. Okay, 1,000 milligrams if you're going to use piracetam, 15 milligrams if you're going to use coliracetam, 100 milligrams if you're going to use pramiracetam, 50 milligrams if you're going to use phenylpiracetam, 15 milligrams if you're going to use fasiracetam. That's what I would say for adding racetams into that modafinil dose. Now, with your 75 milligrams modafinil and your medium dose racetam, you want to just bring in, I would suggest CDP choline for this because you want to add that extra dopamine functionality. So between 50 and 150 milligrams of CDP choline is what I would suggest. If you're one of those people that are like 250 pound bodybuilder or whatever, you just wear it well, you're a big boned person, and you weigh more, take the choline quantity up to 200 to 250 if you can tolerate that much CDP choline. Doesn't make you tired, doesn't give you a headache, doesn't make you feel weird. That's your indication. That's what I would say. Very, very simple stack. I also think that folks need to keep the major brain energy compounds together and figure out interesting formulations for those. As an example, caffeine, Alcar, theacrine, theobromine. Okay, you want theobromine in the mix. Chaga mushroom and cordyceps mushrooms. Okay, essentially those 6. You want to figure out stacks with those together that'll just amp up energy to get you in this state where you're not sort of like in hysteria mode where you're kind of downregulated and learn helplessness, which is what the press wants you to do, and essentially their directives on the whole thing is making people that way, and it's sad to see, and I don't want people to be like that. I want you guys to be positive and energized and focus on what you have to do now. Use those mental energy stacks so that you can be equipped mentally and motivationally to focus on what you need to focus on. Again, theobromine, cordyceps, chaga, Alcar, theacrine. These compounds you need for energy. Find good formulations with those. Chaga mushroom, right? And cordyceps. A good formulation for that would be 500 of chaga, 200 of cordyceps, and 100 milligrams of theacrine. Very simple combination. Alternatively, 50 milligrams theobromine, 300 milligrams chaga mushroom, 200 milligrams cordyceps mushroom. Simple stack. Alternatively, 500 milligrams chaga mushroom, 300 milligrams Alcar. Simple energy stack to get you going. The last thing that we discussed yesterday, which I'd like to touch on, if you're going to take multiple racetams and or Noopept, anything cholinergic like Noopept or racetams, what I would do is I'd be stacking a couple of them together, and I'd be doing it in low to medium doses. 300 of aniracetam, 300 of oxiracetam, 5 milligrams Noopept. Choline source, you're done. 5 milligrams coliracetam, 100 milligrams pramiracetam. Choline source, you're done. 50 milligrams phenylpiracetam, 400 milligrams aniracetam. Choline source, you're done. And again, remember with affinils, particularly modafinil, 75 to 100 milligrams modafinil, layer in a racetam for functionality at a medium dose, 400 or so with aniracetam, oxiracetam, again, a gram of piracetam, add your choline source in, and you've got a great stack. If you've got those ingredients, man, take heed of that advice, because in the last 2 weeks, those are the stacks that I've been taking, quite honestly, to get work done, to focus on myself, to focus on my business, to focus on what me and my girlfriend have to do for our lives, for our cats, for maintenance, for whatever else we need to do. And I gotta tell you, both of us are taking the stacks and we're highly functional throughout this time. Not in a downregulated state, an unmotivated state. We're just in a great place now. And our brains are working good because of those stacks, okay? So be efficient, use those strategies. Those are practical brass tack stacks to save powder right now. I think it's a great idea. Guys, remember, coupon code 2020, 20% off everything at livecortex.com. You gotta go get product. Right now, we're gonna have a video announcing this soon, or maybe the video already launched, we'll see, depending on when it uploads. The Cortex stack is out of stock. out of stock. We are officially out of Cortex. We have been depleted. Because of COVID-19, folks just went and bought mass bottles of Cortex, and now we don't have any for about 15 days. We'll have stock in about 15 days, so we'll update you folks on that. However, this is the perfect time to dial in your nootropics information, to allow me through consults to give you guidance on what stacks to take, how to keep your brain functional, how to operate diet-wise, how to operate health-wise, how to operate sleep-wise, how to perfect your stack so that you're saving powder during this time. We got new strategies on that we're teaching people via consulting. 20% off everything, including consults, with the coupon code 20. If you need to up your information game on nootropics, all of our digital books, Smarter, Better, Faster, New Pept Pro Stack List, Racetam God Guide, Regular Stack List, Beginner's Guide to Racetam, all 20% off, and those are cheap. So if you use the coupon code 20, you're getting them for pennies, next to nothing. Go buy products, support us now, increase your game, your information game, upgrade your brain during this time. And then last two things, major upgrades in nootropics knowledge. Nootropics Masterclass, okay? Coupon code 20, 20% off Nootropics Masterclass. Video course teaches you 12 years of experience in nootropics. Nootropics Ground Zero, course designed to take you from brand new, that is ground zero. You are new to nootropics. It is confusing. You have to figure it out. You got to start taking stacks. Too much disparate information out there. Nootropics Ground Zero is the solution. 1 hour video course that takes you from brand new ground zero to pro. That is the 3-year mark. The coupon code is 20. That takes 20% off of that product, digital product. Go get our digital stuff right now. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. More videos to come soon, and we'll talk to you next time. Use those damn stacks and be efficient. Later.